Hello, I think we're on. Good evening and welcome. It's me. I'm hoping that most of you know me by now. It's Joy. It's Joy Ruffin coming to you from the Sunshine State, Florida. Tonight, my friend, it's all about style with joy. My new tagline, we just made it up, but it's real. Your joy. This is how to discover your signature style and stamp. That's what this show is all about. We want to make it fun and we want to make it interesting. Good to see you guys here. Hello, Eloisa and Elaine. Always good to see you here tonight. And maybe I just back up and say this, my friend. This week has been the week that was. I don't know how much I put on Facebook and who I spoke to and what I said. My friend said, focus, focus, focus. Well, it's been very difficult focusing, especially this week because hubby is once again hospitalized, had to take him to emergency. He's there with a slew of doctors. And he said, go, go, go. And then after this is over, I'm back to spend some time and see what's going on because we really don't know. It's back, it's hip pain, it's everything else. Just to breathe and get this off and out of my chest is what I'm sharing with you. Yet, being karmic, life goes on, my friend. You know that. We know that. It's just life. And things will be well because it's designed that way. And the gods are good. The God or the gods, whoever you choose to believe in. Style with joy is all about your joy. It's about finding the look, the image, the appearance, and the present that makes you uniquely you and stand out and shine. That's what signature style is all about. And you stamp it because it becomes yours and yours alone. It's a little different from personal style. We're going to be talking about over time everything. I mean, everything imaginable. But tonight, we're going to be talking about, let me just put this up here so we can stay on the page of where we're going to be. Well, you know my name, right? It's Joy Ruffin. We're going to talk about what happens when pants fit the way they should. When they do, it means that you're getting signature style. No doubt about it. And before we get going, I'm asking you to invite your friends. I'm sure they enjoy, as you do, fashion and style and color and all the things that make up style and fashion. Invite them over or share the video with them. Let them know that we're on and tag them and let them know. And if you're watching the replay, please type in replay. That way we know that you were here. And as I've said, and I'll say every week, we're building a family, a tribe, a circle of people here who love fashion and want a little bit more for themselves so that when you put hashtag replay, I know that you were here. I can connect with you. You can connect with me. And we began to build the family, the tribe, the circle of people that we want to have. And if by chance, if you're watching the replay or if you're new here and you've not picked up your complimentary ebook, which is all about how you discover your signature style and stamp, it's a preliminary, basic, elementary beginning steps, but many times we forget them. So don't be shy and please pick that up. Just type style. STYLE in the comments, and that will be delivered to you automatically. And the other that I want to ask you to do, if you're watching this now or the replay, I see my loyal and faithful here. I love that expression. We want you to join our Facebook group, Style with Joy. All you have to do is just go to my business page, look for Style with Joy, and become a member. We have a lot of things that we'll be sharing with you over time. Now that all the preliminary work is out of the way, let's talk about style as it relates to pants. I think a couple of weeks ago, a week ago, my focus is gone. My friend said, focus, focus, focus. Well, hard to focus now, but we're going to do our best. And sometimes the best is enough. We're going to talk about pants and fit. We can call it pants. We can say trousers. We can say slacks. There are minute variations. They're important, but not for this particular topic that we're going to be talking about tonight. So what I want you to be aware of is as we're talking about pants, slacks, trousers, whichever terminology you want to use, we're not going to get into semantics here. Sometimes finding the right pair of slacks, pants, trousers can be almost as aggravating and upsetting and unnerving as it is to buy a bathing suit. Now, I don't know about you, but for most of us, even when if you're in another age range, we're younger, it's not easy shopping for the right bathing suit that fits you and showcases your body the way you want it to. And the same applies for pants. There's no getting around it. And knowing your body shape is really half of the battle, but it's important, and that's where you start. The perfect pair of pants for you will always be contingent upon that, your body shape. I have to say, before we get going here, I think many times we as women, because all of us, no matter what strata, where we are, we want to be looked upon as desirable. Hot and sexy is a two terminology, as you all know by now. It's not one that I care for, and yet I get it, I understand it, because every woman wants to be looked upon and desired in a way that's appealing to the eye. But the way that many women are doing it today, it takes away from the art of poise and elegance and stylish attire, an outfit that really showcases you in the best way, and it puts you in another category that's not the right one. And we're there because sometimes we don't think. Tight clothes, even if you have a phenomenal body, if you're in Hollywood or in the entertainment industry, yes. But if it's really, really too tight and showcasing you in a way that's not appealing, it's not going to work for you. So we're going to talk about tonight a pair of slacks, pants, or trousers. I'm not going to say that again because I don't want to get into the semantics of it. We'll do that on a one-on-one at another time. All of you know what they are. I can hear the stress in my voice. Can you? It's amazing. Anyway, when you're in tune and in sync with yourself, these things you become aware of. We're going to talk about the straight leg pant. And we're going to talk about it for this reason, my friend. The straight leg pant is ideal for almost every body shape. The key word here is almost, because I'm going to add in towards the end as I show you some of these pictures. You know what they are and you don't know, so it's good to see. The flare, the straight leg pant that has a little bit of a flare. And those two types, depending on your body shape, your height, your size, your weight, you can wear. The art, the science, the beauty of this is to find the right one for you. And that's what we're going to talk about. So let's get going, shall we? I'm going to solo this so I can share with you. Here we're talking about the straight leg pant. Now, why do you think this is appealing? There are a couple of factors here that you have to keep in mind for finding the right shape pant for you. The cut of the leg has a huge influence on the final outcome, and so does the rise of the pant. And that rise is a measurement between the crotch and the top of the waistband. And that's why the straight leg pant, regardless to whether you're an apple, a pear, a rectangular, hourglass shape, or an inverted triangular, works best. Because when you have creases or smile lines across the front of your pants, what does that say to you? Let's move on and show you another. Most of these are going to be the same, but they're going to be somewhat of a variation. You can see that this is a little bit straighter, a little bit more tailored. It means that it's too tight. And if you can't pick up on your pants a good 1.5 inches to 2 inches, it's saying that your pants, your slacks, your trousers are too tight. And before we go any further, while we're looking at these, I want to mention something to you. We have the pull-on pant, we have the elasticized waistband, we have a waistband that can have a zip or a snap closure, we have a straight waistband with a narrow or thick band, a stretch waistband, a drawstring waistband, which is a whole different category, and a high-waisted and low-rise waistband. Remember those because they are important depending on the type of pants that you want. Some of these slacks, trousers, and pants, I'm showing you the back side, and I'm showing you for a reason. When you look at this, and by the way, you already know, plaids are everywhere. So I thought I'd put one pair of plaid slacks in this lineup for you. The back of your slacks, your pants, or your trousers, you really need to have a three-way mirror, and you need to look and see, are they fitting like this? Are you not seeing any panty lines? Is it gliding over your hip, your buttocks, and your backside so that it's appealing and fitted? Or is it too tight across the backside? Is it too tight in the crotch? Is the waistband pulling too tight? These are the things you have to, and you have to do a little work. You have to research and find out the right pant fit for you. Now, here's a different look, the shape of the leg and the hips you can see. And you can also see why. Once you find the right brand name, the right fit for you, you get that in every size and color imaginable because it will take you almost anywhere that you need to go. Now here's a pair with a zipper front and a waistband. It makes a difference, just so that you can see. The waistband here we have pockets. Pockets are a whole another novel. We'll talk about them when we do our one-on-one, depending on your hips and your waistline and how much you need pockets. You have to be very careful. And here we're looking at a flare pant. Now, can you see the difference here between the straight leg and the flare? The flare, if you are a pear shape or an apple, along with the straight leg pant, is ideal for you for so many reasons. Another flare pant shape. And I'm showing you this with flats because I wanted to just put a pair of shoes into the picture for this reason. You have to be very mindful of the shoes that you're wearing with your slacks. And the length of the pant is very important too. So whether it's flats or shoes with a heel or booties, whatever it might be, you want to make sure that the length of the pant is the right length for you. And thigh, leg wise, I'm just going to go back and review this through. You have to be able to pinch up the fabric so that it fits you in the right way. You can. I wanted you to see the difference here. This is the flare, just a little bit so that it glides. Remember the other week we said we want things that glide and drape and sort of drape over the body as opposed to hug and be too snug on the body. Those are the only two flare, and the rest of them were straight leg pants. But here's what I want to tell you about the straight leg pant. Whatever you do, don't buy by size. Let me get myself in here. When you buy your slacks or your pants, when you find a pair that really fits for you and it's the fit that's right for you, you want to forget about size. Go in and try. If you think you're a 12 or a 14, go in and try the 12 or 14. And then if that pant you like, but it's not fitting you in that size, then go up or go down, depending on what you're looking for. And when you get the right fit for you, then what you're going to do is get that pant in several different colors. Because what you want to also be mindful of, you need a pant wardrobe that's at least with 3 different fabrications and maybe 5 different styles of pants. Let's say if it's a straight leg pant, maybe you want 2 or 3 different waistbands on that pant. Maybe you want a pant with a pocket and some without, and maybe you want an elasticize or a pull-on. And that's for you to know and to decide depending on the pant. But what I want you to be aware of and look into more and more is, what does the backside of your pants look like? The panty lines, my friend, it's gone. If you're from the old school where mommy told you never leave the house without panties, that's true, don't. Yet today, shapewear offers you so many possibilities that if you're going to wear pants and wear them tight, you need a shapewear that is giving you the leg length so that you don't have the panty lines. And the thongs, unless you're super, super skinny and thin, you don't need. You need the straight leg. Here's with the zipper. Straight leg pants are very popular for whatever reason. They're in the top category. And here is with pockets. Pockets depends on you. If you're really quite hippie, the shape and the type of pocket that you wear is going to depend on your body shape, and you need to be aware of which is the best pocket style shape for you. And once you know that, then you can go accordingly. But what you want to do is you want to make sure that once you get the right pant for you, then you can start to accessorize that pant. And let's say you start off with 3 different colors, whatever your color range is. And not the fallacy is that everybody can wear black. Well, not everyone can wear black. Even pants, which is not showing across your face. If black is not your color, then you're going to have navy or brown or deep gray or a canvas or something like that. You're going to find the right fabrics And if you're in a climate where the seasonal changes are always about, you're going to get them in the different fabrications. And as we have mentioned before, find yourself a good tailor, a good dressmaker, and make them your best friend, because very few of us, and I do mean very few of us, can go right into any store, boutique, or shop and buy a pair of slacks that we can just walk right out and wear. They're going to be too long or too short, or they're going to be too tight or too big, or the waistline is maybe they're going to fit across the hip, but they're not going to fit in the waistline. So you do need a good tailor and a dressmaker. That's if you care about style. By the way, I've said this before, and someone said to me, don't say that. But this show is not for everyone. This Style with Joy, discover your signature style and stamp. Some people, I don't think it's that they don't care. I think it's probably most likely that they've just given up and say, doesn't matter, it's not important. Your appearance, your image, and your presence always matters, even if you're well groomed and your hygiene and all of that is up to snuff. You still need to make your image a part of what you want to project. And whatever that is, you need to find the right styles in everything, not only pants, but everything that works for you. And next week, we're going to talk about tops and the different types of tops, the necklines, the sleeves, fabrics, and all of that. But you need to, at this point in time, start to look for pants that really fit you well, and get 3 different styles, 3 different variations, and the same with fabrics. And then that's your beginning, and go from there. And if you are pear or apple, straight leg and flare are your best bets. And you don't have to get them where you look frumpy and outdated. How do you say this? You just say it. Most of us have grown up with this. You have to love yourself first. Your body was given to you by God. It's your body, whatever size, height, shape it is. That's a fact. It's a given. Yet, much of what happens in the fashion industry has warped our minds as women in so many ways. Your derriere and your bust is part of your anatomy. And yes, showcase it, have it as part of your wardrobe and your outfit and so on. But if you're going to be wearing skin-tight clothes, shapewear has to be a big part of that if you care about signature style. And if you really care about signature style, showcasing your backside is not the way that you want to go. You want to showcase it in a way that shows the beauty of it. And when it's too tight and it's not fitted, and you have smile lines across the front and across the crotch, and on the back side, when you turn, it's too tight, so the pants are hiked up between the legs, that's not a good fitting pant. And you can find a good fitting pair of pants as well in Walmart as you can at Nordstrom's or Saks Fifth Avenue. It takes time though, and it takes a little bit involvement. Going in, giving yourself a day, half a day, and going to several different stores or shops. When we do our one-on-one complimentary, I'll share a lot with you one-on-one about all the possibilities that are available to you, and trying on 100 different pair of pants. I'm exaggerating to make a point. And then what you're going to do is make sure that you note the size and the brand name. And then you can find other ways to make sure as you go about, when you have your list, things take time. We're so used to the speed of technology and everything happens overnight. Nothing happens overnight. Don't we all know that? Yes, we do. So what you're going to do is you're going to make sure that you shop and get the brand name of the pant that you like best. And if you are an apple or pear, these are 2 that I'm concentrating on tonight, because the straight leg and the flare pant. And by the way, you can take this pant and put it into cropped, capris, Bermudas, different types of pant. But first you have to get the brand name and the type that fits best for you. And then you'll know, and you'll have that as you move forward to all the other variations that are going to give you the signature style that you're looking for. And one of the things that you're going to do is make sure that the pant for you fits your body shape. And listen, my friend, this is a big fallacy that we have here. We see in the fashion magazines all the time our size 0s, 8s, and 10s, nothing larger than that. And now they're putting out the large size plump. They have different names for women who are 14 size and over. All well and good, fine. But even so, you need to still find the right pair of pants because more women are wearing slacks than skirts or dresses today than ever before. So that being the case, we need all of us to find the right brand name, the right size, and forget about size. If you're a size 12 and you go in and you try on a pair of pants and you like the pant, but it's a 12 and it's too tight and it didn't fit, then try the 14 and maybe the 16, because the industry has warped our mind about size as well. The size range, when you start to go and really dwell into it, you'll go out of your mind. It's crazy. Go for fit. Forget about size. If you are a nice, hearty, healthy 18 and you're a nice hourglass figure, just find the right pair of slacks, trousers, or pants for you. Forget about the size. Look for the brand and the style that you like best. And there's so many different variations with the straight leg pant, whether it be an elasticized waist or just a wide band with a zipper or snap, or whether it's an elasticized with a drawstring. There's so many different variations. Find the one that you like the best that you can wear with most of the tops that you like, and then you can take it from there. Again, before I say so long for now, I thank you for being here. I'm grateful that you're here. I want you to be able to find what works best for you. And you can only do that when you do a little bit of research and you delve into it. And if you've not connected with me to do your complimentary one-on-one, please do. It will be well worth your time and your energy to make that appointment. And you'll find a lot of tips and tools that you will get that you're not going to be able to get through this type of a medium, but it will come eventually. And I want to say, if you've not gone to my website, do take a look, take a peek. There's lots of good stuff there that you'll enjoy as well. And take this video and take the URL and invite or showcase it to friends who might enjoy the show as well. I see that my loyal and faithful are here. It's always good to see you. I'm going to hope that, oh, by the way, tomorrow night at 7, we have a guest who's coming on who's going to share lots of really good information with you. She's a life and business coach, and her story is going to inspire you, and you'll find it more than entertaining. You'll find it very motivational and inspirational as well. So join us tomorrow night at 7. And then remember that next week, I want you to keep in mind what we discussed and talked about tonight, because we're going to talk next week about tops and the different tops for the different body shapes and the necklines that work well. By the way, if I haven't said it, I'm going to say it now. It's not about being a prude or prudish, but so many of us are wearing slacks, pants, and trousers that just don't fit. They're either too tight or they don't give us the fit that we need. So we need to be a little bit more mindful about the pants that we're wearing and how we're wearing them. And we need more of those three-way mirrors so that we can look. In point of fact, even for men, covering your backside is still your best bet. And yet when you take off your blazer, your sweater, your jacket, or whatever it is that you're wearing, it should be a pleasing look that one can look upon. Because when panty lines are showing and the backside is not fitted, it takes away, as one of my friends said to me, it diminishes your value. And what you want, like any other woman, you want to have your femininity and your sex appeal showcased in the most tasteful way. And you want to be applauded for it. And you can only do that when you learn how to wear whatever it is in the best way for you. And that's what we're all about. I'm going to cut this a little bit short tonight because I started off, I think I shared with you, I can't remember, that I'm off now to see what the synopsis and the telling is for hubby, who is, and I'm going to post, I took a picture of him earlier in the hospital bed. And even with this, he's there with a big smile on his face because we don't know what's going on, but hopefully we'll find out. So all of you who are there and listening and tuning in, say a prayer, put him in your prayers and put me in there as well. I'm sure that all's going to be well, but in the meantime, we have to do what we do and we do the best that we can. And I know that he has always the best intentions for himself and for everyone else. So you be and stay well. Take care. Remember, tomorrow night, I will be back with you at 7 o'clock with our guest, a life and business coach, and we'll talk about all the possibilities there. And may I say again, I'm repeating myself. I know that I am. Thank you for coming. Appreciate your being here. Be well and take care of you first. Health, my friend, is the best wealth of all. Until we connect again and soon tomorrow night, take care. So long for now.